Hey guys, welcome to Have a Drink and Paint. Tonight we're painting a Mr. Mean One, and we're doing a review on the movie The Mean One. It is a 2022 horror comedy, which both of those are very loosely used. And we're going to have a drink and paint. So get your drinks ready. We're going to start with some green. And talk about mean old Mr. Green.
Why, Santa Claus? Why?
But what if I said that's not how it went down?
You gonna be okay? Because we can turn around right now.
No. Poor girl. Her mother was killed. Her mind snapped.
Did you ever find the Christmas killer?
Never got a reliable description of the man.
Dad? He is out there! What if the Christmas killer is back?
This town cannot go through another Christmas killer thing. Not again.
Us folks down in Newville, we liked Christmas a lot. But that thing that lives just north of Newville does not.
What is it?
The mean one. He's slippery, he's elusive, he's a mean one, that mister.
I'm not gonna be a victim anymore. Time to roast this beast. You're a dead one, mister.
So the movie starts out with Cindy, which is a little girl at the moment, and she comes downstairs to see what she assumes is Santa Claus. And of course it's old Mr. You-Know-Who over here. And she gives him a necklace and a kiss on the cheek, which he receives very well. Then her mom wakes up, comes downstairs, starts beating the Grinch with multiple stuff that she picks up around the house, because why not? He's a freaking monster. But from there, he starts to fight back, knocks the mom down. She falls onto, can't remember what it was, but some sort of spike that punctures her neck and kills her apparently instantly. Just getting some base green color down here for the face of this beast. This monstrous, horrid beast. He looks scary, doesn't he? But after that, she tells the sheriff, draws a picture of basically this, and the sheriff's like, yeah, okay, whatevs. And from there, we pretty much skip to about 20 years later for some reason. And the girl, which is an adult now, comes back to the town with her dad. And they're trying to have a good holiday and sell the house, which you've had this house that you haven't lived in for 20 years and you haven't sold it yet. and you gotta go party at it before you sell it. But that's neither here nor there. And from there, retreated to a whole bunch of cringe-worthy moments where the father and the full-grown daughter are singing Christmas carols. At one point they run into a deputy, which it's obvious the girl likes the deputy. But they start putting up Christmas decorations, and she's having nightmares. And sorry, I'm getting different stuff together here for the next round. But at one point they ran into the mayor, and the mayor's just a complete one of those. And basically the premise of the story is since the Grinch killed her mom, he felt super bad about it, and she called him a monster after he killed her. So he becomes a monster. And that's pretty much it. He just goes around killing anybody that puts up Christmas decorations, sings a Christmas song. Like if you go, la 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 la, you're dead. Grinch is just popping up behind you, slitting your throat, stabbing you in the neck with a candy cane, something specific just for you. And that's pretty much the gist of the movie for the most part. They like make you wait forever just to figure that much out. But and there's a whole bunch of creepy parts where the dad's just like way too handsy with the adult daughter. Like I said, very cringe-worthy. You're just kind of like, oh, this is a cute... Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. He's... Okay, we see where this is going. Like, that's not good. A whole bunch of that. But, the sheriff shows up, and, he's like, you know, you remember me? And it's just, the dialogue is so horrible. And it's just one of those things that you're just kind of like, why was this ever made? But then you got me watching it, so I guess that's why. Lucky me. I'm gonna have to sneeze. Okay then. I apologize if I don't edit that out. But I suck as an editor. Which leads me to another point about this movie. Is the editing is freaking horrible. Like, you think my videos are edited bad? I could totally have a career working for whoever did this movie. Like, I'd be good. There's so many... There's a shot of this guy in prison. Now he's in your backyard. It's a shot of you standing in the daylight, and then you fall into nighttime somehow, some way. it's nighttime now. So you crawl out of where you fell to, and it's daytime again. Just very bad jump edits. And, I mean, at least I know I'm a bad editor, which is, part of the reason I don't have more views. Because all these kids are used to the flashy jump over here, jump over there, jump over here. I'm going to be lucky if I don't have the sneezes in the video. But at least I know who to call if I need a job editing. Whoever in the hell made this damn movie. So anyways, the Grinch is played by the same guy that plays Art the Clown in the Terrifier movies. And if you haven't seen these movies, they're not the best movies out there. But they're actually not horrible either. They're very gruesome, for one, so if you don't like gory movies, you won't like this one. But his name is David Howard Thornton, and he does a good job in those movies. The Terrifier also doesn't speak, just like the Grinch in this movie, even though they full on try to do the Jim Carrey thing with him. Excuse me. But he's very expressive in the Terrifier. In this one, the mask does not allow him to do such novelties. So it's very much just a type of Grinch. But they have him do the, if he's sneaking around, he's going around on his fingertips and his tippy toes, scuttling behind people to kill them. It's very much just, why did you do that? But, whatevs. I guess I'm not paying for it, so I can't say too much about it, but bad idea is all I'm going to say. But anyways, it comes to a point where the sheriff and her are getting along extra well. Of course it dropped. So the deputy is hitting on her and trying to land the target, if you get my drift. And she's very much concerned with her family being murdered, which, after they hang up all the Christmas stuff, the Grinch shows up and kills her dad. So he's dead. No more touchy-feely daddy. And it's just, there's so much wrong, I don't know where to begin. But anyways, they basically make her feel like she's crazy for seeing this thing. So while she's cleaning up her dad's blood, she finds a flower that comes from up in the mountains that they live by. So she decides to go up to the mountains and look for this thing. They killed her mom and her dad that she can't kill with no weapons. She just goes up there. Like, hey, there are monsters. Monsters up here. Hello. So anyway, she's like super smiley and happy because it's, I guess because it's a nice day. You know, the day after your dad dies. And she's taking pictures. The Grinch scares her. She falls into a cave. Finds some wallets from some hikers. And she takes those to the sheriff and the deputy, and they're like, "Oh, you're obviously batshit crazy." Even though these are people that are missing. But the way her dad got killed was just yeah. I'll let you watch it for yourself. I won't even ruin that one for you. But okay, so I almost forgot that after she finds the wallets in the woods, she comes across a couple of hikers that are getting attacked by Mr. Mean One, which is another thing they don't really do. They don't call him by his name, I assume for copyright reasons. But like every time they're like, the Mean One, Mr. Finch, your table's ready, Mr. Finch. It's very just annoying, really. And anyways, so she comes across the hikers. Grinch is trying to kill him. She starts just lobbing rocks at his head, going, "You are real. You are real." And it goes on for way too long. Doesn't really serve any purpose. Just kind of is awkward more than anything. So, anyways, after that, they give you a little backstory about the mayor and the cop. Then there's a whole scene where a busload of Santas, which, don't ask me, I don't know. First off, why there would be a busload of Santas anywhere in the world, much less on their way to this town. And the sheriff and the mayor don't let anybody put up decorations or anything else, of course, because of the Christmas killer. So after the Santas get into town, they go to a restaurant, and it's like Wolf of Wall Street and Santa Claus. They're like just a bunch of male chauvinistic drunks out to have a good time at anybody's expense, like throwing their feet up on the table and just all kinds of weird stuff that, again, one, why there would be this group of Santas at all. Two, why this group of Santas needs to be assholes. No idea. But here we are. So basically, the Grinch comes in, murders everybody except the waitress because she didn't do anything Christmassy. She wasn't dressed like Santa. Just all these assholes were. So, at that point, it becomes very clear he's only killing people that are doing Christmassy stuff. And again, all this is because he killed her mom and feels guilty. So, your answer to that is to go kill everybody that has anything to do with Christmas. But I digress. Kind of is what it is. And just so you guys know, I'm probably not going to be able to finish this tonight because I'm going to have to let a lot of this dry to come in and put a coat on top of it without smearing it all to hell. But, anyways, so basically comes down to it, you find out that the sheriff and mayor were kind of in cahoots, and they've been covering up the missing hikers to feed the beast and to try and keep him from killing everybody else. But I mean, unless they're up there doing Christmas stuff, I don't know why he would just be up there killing hikers. It actually shows him putting a Santa Claus outfit on a goat and like sacrificing it, the sheriff sacrificing it to the mean one. So that kind of tells you where that lands. It's just kind of here, there, and everywhere. So basically it's just whatever the movie wants it to be is what it's going to be. So but it's very much in the vein of like a full moon entertainment kind of movie. Doll Man versus demonic toys, that kind of stuff. And there's like a guy in town that actually looks like Santa Claus, but his wife was killed by the Grinch because she was delivering Christmas presents and she was on her way to the mailbox. So the Grinch killed her because she had Christmas presents in her hand. Like I said, they even showed the scene. It's full on broad daylight. Nobody sees anything. Grinch just pops up immediately and kills her. It's just the thought process behind this was meth and crack, I think. And I can't even really say that I blame like the guy that played the Grinch, because he's very much, like I said, very expressive, decent actor. The Terrifier also doesn't talk. In this, he just makes noises. He does say one word at the very end, which is go. But you can definitely tell he didn't have what he needed to make this work. So anyways, she decides she's going to kill the Grinch. Full on working out, punching bags, push-ups. 3 days later, we're ready to take on the Grinch. So Oh, excuse me. I gotta stop drinking soda with these drinks. I'm just doing some Coke and gin tonight. But, yeah, it's just... The montage of her getting ready makes no sense. She paints her guns like candy canes. She has a baseball bat wrapped in Christmas lights, which she has it outside. For one, you would have to have it plugged in. Two, aren't the Christmas lights going to break when you're hitting him? But no, they don't. It's just, I just want to be in one of these meetings so I can be like, hey, maybe this isn't a good idea. You guys might want to just rethink this entire thing. But I'm sure that guy would get fired, so. Anyways, her and the Grinch have a battle. By the end of it, she's sitting on his chest with a knife, even though he's been shot multiple times with handguns, shotguns, knives, and none of it has really affected him whatsoever. But, you know, hey, this knife is going to get him. But while she's sitting on his chest, she notices that he still has the necklace she gave him when she thought he was Santa Claus when she was a little girl. She's like, you kept it? And he's like, it's just, yeah, it's that bad. And, so she's like, well, maybe if my mom didn't overreact and kill you, then, or come after you and attack you, then you wouldn't have accidentally killed her, and all this wouldn't have happened, so I forgive you. And so you're treated to a really sad look on the face of the mean one, and guess what happens then? His heart grows 3 sizes. So he tells her, run or go. So she jumps off of him and rolls like 2 foot away. And he like flips over onto his stomach and his heart explodes. And that's the end of the mean one. It's definitely worth a watch if you have nothing better to do and you just want to complain about a movie. This is the one to do that with, for sure. And which is why I kind of wanted to have some fun with it, because actually watching it really isn't fun, but you know, talking smack about it usually is, so here we are. And so at the end of it, the sheriff's dead, mayor's dead, the deputy and her and the old man whose wife died all live. Then it jumps to how it made the news, and TikTok has all these people that are coming to the town to try and catch the mean one. Because there's a really blurry photo that is so amazing you have to watch the movie. I'm not even going to describe it. She takes a photo of the Grinch and posts flyers of it. It's the best thing ever. So anyways, they put it up on a billboard, and it's a totally different photo at the end of it. But and then after that, if you let it play a while, you get a cutscene where this lady's opening a box, and the box contains the body of a guy the Grinch cut up earlier in the movie. I mean, it's not really a post-credit scene, but I guess it is for some reason. And then they, do the whole town is safe till next year. And there's a bunch of Easter eggs, like the old man whose wife died, his name is Doc, or they call him Doc, but his name is Zeus. So you got Doc Zeus. There's a Horton reference, green eggs and ham, like they go full on with it. And like I said, none of it's really good, but it's all funny. So if you're in for a bitch about this movie kind of night, this is the one for you. I've got a lot of work to do on this, but I can't do much until it dries. I will post some updates. And what I'm going to do with this and my Jack Frost one from the Jack Frost, which I may still do a little bit of work on that one too. But if you like, subscribe, share, comment down below, done. Then you'll get entered into a drawing to receive one of these 2 pictures. If you have a preference, let me know. Just put done Grinch, done Jack Frost, however you want to do it. And yeah, just make sure to share it. You can share it anywhere. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, wherever. And as soon as I get this done, then I'll do the raffle. Probably won't be by Christmas. I've got another video I'm going to shoot for Christmas. I want to see what video I want to do, but I'm going to wait because I haven't quite decided yet. So we'll see. But I'm going to do one more before Christmas, and then after that, you guys will receive your paintings for the winners. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment. See you guys next time. Have a good night.